Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little package here that I was kindly gifted to share with all of you and to kind of share my thoughts and kind of see what the hype is all about. So if you didn't already know by the thumbnail or the title of this video, this package came to me from the Saracen and it was sent to me by Sara after a couple of weeks to a month or so, maybe a little bit longer, of back and forth conversation about what their website is all about, and the fact that I have never tried any Korean gel polishes other than the three sets that Madam Glam had come out with. And so that's the only knowledge I have of Korean gels other than what I've seen on other people's channels. Now, I had originally heard of the Saracen, the website, through the Devil Wears Press-Ons, I believe. I saw a video of hers where she was talking about like whether it's worth it, if it's more affordable, and all of that, because there are, as you know, other websites that do carry Korean gel polishes and they kind of ship worldwide, like Sweetie Nail Supply, Zillabue, and there's probably a couple other that I don't know off the top of my head, but they're out there. But there is also a markup and there's also shipping fees and stuff like that. So, like I said, after a conversation back and forth with the lovely Sara from the Saracen, I received this package, and it literally showed up to me in like 3 or 4 days after it was shipped. Like, it was super quick, so DHL, like Express or whatever it was, shipped super fast. But so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Like I said, I've already kind of taken a peek at what it is, but I haven't opened up any of the polishes really to kind of give them like an in-depth look at what they are. But I did get 2 sets and a couple of toppers. So, and I've already taken out all the shipping stuff. This was shipped very well. It had tons of bubble wrap. Everything was nice and safe and sound. Everything showed up to me in perfect condition. So first up, I have this little box here that is a Very Good Nail, and it is actually from, and I know I'm not gonna say this name right, is it Chemi or Chemi? But that's the brand, and this is their Winter Latte set. So oh, and it's, I mean, I guess I could look, it's a 6-piece set, and they're very like muted, like a milky jelly, kind of that syrup gel kind of look. So we'll take a look at those. And then I got this package here, which I already kind of cut open and took a look, but I didn't open any of these. This is the Baroque, I think is how you say that, Baroque, and this is the Golden Autumn collection. So they sent with a swatch card. The other one also was sent with a swatch card. I'll show you that in a minute. This one has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we have a 10-piece collection of these. These are cat eye. And they sent a cute little paw magnet to go with it. I believe it would just come in the set if you buy the set. So let me go ahead and get that out of the box. And we'll take a look at that in a second. And then the last 3 things in the box are these. And I think I'm most excited about these because of what they say on the outside of the bottle. So let me zoom you guys in so I'm not. Okay, so these 3 are magnetic top coats. We have Flash, and they're also by Baroque, so the same brand. And then this next one is Nano. And then this last one here is Hologram. So I'm super excited to see these. Like, I haven't opened these at all because I was like, ooh, what are these? I don't even know what this is. So we'll take a look at those, and I'll do a little swatch of those. But first, let's take a look here at our Golden Autumn collection, and it just comes with a little swatching card. And get my little phone holder here. I can plop it in my little phone holder and display it. You can get those little like easel things, or you can hang it up on the wall, however you want to do it. But this is, like I said, a 10-piece collection. And we did get the little paw print magnet with it, and I don't know if this is like the same size. Yeah, it looks like it's the same size as the one, yeah, the one that I have. So I'm just going to use this one today since it's already open and keep that guy in his container. But let's take these guys out of the packet. Ooh, I think I'm going to like that one. We'll take a look at this collection first, and then we'll take a look at the winter latte one from Jemmy, whatever. I don't know if these, okay, that one, let me turn these around if they have numbers. Okay, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. So this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we will go in order 1 through 5 and then 6 through 10. So this one is number 1. And I love the bottles. I'm assuming that the color of the bottle is going to be reminiscent of the color of the polish, but it is a cat eye, so I don't know what kind of like reflect it's going to have. But we'll take a look. We'll take a look. Ooh, yeah, this one's kind of that red. It's kind of got like a gold undertone to it. Very pretty for fall. Definitely, definitely. So let's take a look. Okay, so these are kind of like the velvety cat eye, but a little bit sparklier. So not quite that like glass bead cat eyes, because it's got a little bit of a twinkle to it. These are very reactive, or at least this one is very reactive. I can't speak for the whole collection just yet because this is the first one I've opened. But yeah, it's got a little bit of a reddy undertone, but it is more of a brown, I would say, with like a golden flash. So that's number 1. And number 2, we have, and I don't think any of this, no, it just says that it's made in Korea on the back of the bottle. And I believe everything else is in Korean. So you need the Google Translate to see like the ingredients and stuff. But it does have a 24-month shelf life. And I believe that the glass is recyclable, if I'm assuming that correctly. But let's take a look at number 2. Ooh, this one is definitely like that burnt orange. Definitely got a burnt orange vibe. Very pretty. That is very glowy. Pretty, pretty. I do want to compare this collection, or at least some of the colors in this collection, to another collection that I have. So we'll see kind of how it compares. This one is number 3, and I'm assuming this one is also going to be like a brown of sorts. Oh yeah, this one is more like a neutral brown. Still has that kind of golden cat eye, but it is definitely has a brown base. Very pretty, that very yellowy gold flash, and then you see the brown undertone, and everything kind of disappears. So that's super pretty. Like, again, these are all very reactive. The consistency looks pretty decent. It's not like super thick, but it's not like a runny gel. Number 4 looks like it's going to be another orange. These are all like fall shades. I mean, there's a blue, a purple, and some stuff back there coming up. But these are all very, very much fall. So we have number 4. Oh yeah, this one's more like a yellowy kind of base, orangey. If that makes sense. I'm bad at describing colors, but this one is very much brighter. It has a brighter yellowy orange base. It lights up when you manipulate that cat eye. I love these types of cat eyes because They're not super glittery. So I have some of my ladies that don't really love the super glitz and glamour of like the cat eyes that are too sparkly, but they do love the cat eye. So here's number 5. This one looks like it's going to be another darker brown. This one looks, does it look close to this one, or am I just losing it? Oh yeah, it's definitely different. Okay, I'm losing it. Close that back up. Oh my goodness, it's like pulling the brush. Can you see that? It's like pulling off of the, there's like a lot of magnetic particles in there. Let me give that, because it kind of like hung out down there for a minute. Let me stir this up a little bit. There we go, that looks better. But yeah, it kind of looks like these are all going to have kind of like a golden type of flash to them. This one is much more of a deeper, like neutrally brown. It almost kind of has like a greeny yellow flash, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. If not, I apologize. Okay, so number 6 here, it looks like it is going to be blue. Looks like it is going to be a blue. And it is, and it actually looks like it's going to be more of a comparable color than I thought it was going to be to my other collection. So we'll take a look. I'll swatch these, and then we'll take a look at how they compare. But yeah, it has that like bluey undertone with kind of a green flash. Super pretty. I don't know if these are necessarily showing true to color like on the brush. We'll see once we get them on there. But here is our next one, number 7. I think this one is going to be my favorite just because it looks like it's going to be purple. So let's see. And it definitely has that kind of orangey undertone to it with that golden like cat eye particles. Definitely very reactive. I know my swatch on the brush is a little wonky, so you're seeing some like lumps and bumps, but super pretty. And then we have another like ready number 8. These look really pretty, like just out of the bottle too. They're just a nice shimmer. So they would definitely be very versatile when it comes to how you want to use them. This one looks like it's going to be more of like a neutral color, like a grayish. It's number 9. Oh yeah, this is definitely a, oh gosh, it almost kind of looks like a greeny blue with that gold shimmer in it, but definitely the lightest one of the bunch. And I'm gonna get definitely the gold-ish vibe, and then that really neutral, like gray vibe. And last but not least, we have another brown. And this one is number 10. And this one looks similar to the other browns that we've seen, but we'll see how it compares. on the swatches when we compare them to each other. And then I'll pull my other swatches and we'll compare how it looks. This one looks maybe more like a chocolatey brown. We'll see. They all look like they have, at least the brownish ones, look like they all have the same flash, like the reflect in them. So we shall see how those go, but I'll move them out of the way for now. Boop, 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 boop. Get them out of the way. Just get that out of there. And then let's take a look real quick at this one. And this was the Chemi, or Chemi, however you pronounce it. And this one is not a cat eye, but it is called, oops, the Winter Latte. And this is the little swatch card. You swatch them on the back. I've already got them swatched on the back, so we'll take a look after I open them up. I'll show you the swatch card. But we have, I think, is this one 75, 76, 77. Okay, so it must be 78, 79. Okay. So first up we have this blue one, and it is 2075. 2075. And this is a very dusty blue, like milky jelly, like syrup gel, I guess is what they refer to them as, because they are intentionally a sheerer formula, but they are like full coverage. Like you can build these up in a couple of coats and they'll be full coverage, but they keep that kind of, I call it like a squishy look. Like it has that like almost see-through property with being full coverage, if that makes sense. They're not a very white-based cream. They're more of that like crelly or jelly formula. Up next we have 2076. These don't have any names unless any of that says a name. I'm just going by the number, and it's just CMS on the tag. This one is kind of like a taupey, I always call this like a taupey gray shade. Although this is a little bit more of a brown, it does have more of a brown undertone to it. But again, that nice like squishy jelly type formula. These are all very muted for fall, winter. This is also, everything on the back here is in Korean. So Google Translate that for any and all of the information. It also says that it has a 12-month shelf life, and that's after it's open and being used. So like normally, if I were to get a set of polishes or a polish and I literally open it and swatch it, close it back up and put it on my shelf, it's not going to go bad in 12 months. Or 24 months or 36 months. I literally have gel polishes from other brands that I've had for 8 years now. So it's all in how you store it, and you know, just kind of keeping it safe and keeping it out of the sunlight and keeping it out of extreme temperatures, and you know, just treating it right. But up next we have 2077, and this is going to be another brown, but you can tell on the label here this one has got a little bit more of a gray undertone, and this one's going to be more of like your kind of chocolatey brown. So super pretty. I really like this one for a neutral. I have a couple of my ladies who really like the neutrally like backgrounds and stuff, so I think those are going to come in handy. Oops, let's see, let's not get these out of order. So that was 77, right? 77, 78, so 2078. And this one is kind of like a pinky, like almost a mauvey brick kind of color, if that makes sense. I'm probably not describing these very well at all, but it's a very dusty pinky red. Very pretty. I really like this one too. Next up, I think, is my favorite, 2079, because it is purple. Purple. But this is a really pretty, like, moody purple. So it is, let's not drip. It is a very soft, like, I want to say like reddy purple. It's not like super duper red purple, but it leans a little bit more that way. But this is definitely my favorite. I love this color. That one, and I think this last one. I think these two together. Chef's Kiss. 2080 is our last one, and it is green. And this one is dark. It looks darker on the brush. So you'd want to go in thinner coats if you want this to be a little bit lighter, but it is definitely got a little bit more depth to it, but it is still that kind of squishy, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it doesn't look thick, if that makes sense. Because like a white based cream is gonna look opaque. These don't look opaque, but they become opaque. So it's weird. It's weird. The whole jelly process is kind of weird. But okay, so that was that one, and that is the Winter Latte from Chemi. That's how I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say Chemi. And then let's go back to the Baroque magnetic top coats. I'm assuming these are magnetic top coats because it says top coat. But everything is in Korean on the back. So, but we'll test out the theory and see. Let me go ahead and get these out of their little boxes. Okay, so we have, once again, we have nano, we have flash, and we have hologram. So I'm super excited. I'm assuming this one is going to be teeny tiny particles. This one is going to be like maybe flash glitter, and then holographic, maybe. But we shall see. Let's take a look at the magnetic top nano. Once again, oh, and I didn't say what any sizes of these bottles are. This says 10 gram, 0.34 fluid ounces on that one. The Chemi ones are 10 milliliter. So there's a decent size. I think these were 10 milliliters as well. Maybe, perhaps. They look like it. Not sure. I mean, they might be an 8 or 10. Okay, so let's take a look at the nano. Ooh, okay, so, okay. Maybe this is like your traditional cat eye, you know, that you would put over any color. It's definitely the nano. Ooh, look how bright that is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's gonna show you guys just how bright that flash is. Look at that. That is super duper bright. It's definitely like a white or silver cat eye. We'll have to like test it over a color. But this would be good to put jelly polishes on top of to make any of your jelly polishes a cat eye. I wonder if I could do like a thin coat of these over top of them. Or we'll see doing it the other way. But that's really pretty. They do like self-level really quickly too. So like I'm pulling the cat eye to the center here. And then when I take it away, it's already starting to fade out. So you'd really want to flash cure these. Once you get your magnet, like I got that line just how I want it, I would want to flash it right away because now it's already starting to fade out. And now it's kind of back to being flat. So definitely flash cure those, but that is the nano magnetic top. And then up next we have the flash. Ooh, oh wow, okay, that's definitely flashy. So let's see. Let's get it in focus here so you guys can see it. It is definitely bigger particles. And let me grab my flashlight and just see if it is like flash reactive. Oh wow, that is really bright. I don't know if you guys will be able to really see, like in real life, it's definitely flashing. I don't necessarily know that these are flash glitters, but they are super bright when I put the flashlight on there. Don't know if that's really showing, but maybe it's just, you know, that they're bigger, the bigger particles of cat eye that make it a little bit more flashy. This is also a thinner consistency, so like once you get your cat eye, let me grab in my drawer of magnets back here. Please forgive the noise of all of them sticking together. Let's do a traditional cat eye. So there's our traditional cat eye, and you can see how it's like in a clear base. So like all those particles are the cat eye particles. So that is definitely going to be good for a top coat to turn anything into a cat eye, because everything else is going to disappear and you're just going to get the cat eye. So just bring that zhuzh back a little bit. You can kind of see how flashy it is. So yes, those bigger particles making it the like a flash top coat. Pretty excited about that. And then last but not least, I think I'm most excited about this one because it says hologram. And to me, that says, I don't have to go with these. Oh yeah, see, that's just silver. It just flashes silver. And that one's just silver too. This one is holographic. So I'm assuming that hologram is going to be holographic. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's take a look here. So it looks like it has some iridescent, like purpley shift going on in there, like a purple to orange. It might have a little bit of holographic going on. Let's take a look. Ooh, okay, yeah. Definitely holographic because I can see the rainbows forming. It's like a linear hollow. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. I wonder... I'm gonna drip. Okay, so it looks like some of the particles in there... Did I bloop it? Okay. Some of the particles in there stay. So those purpley, like iridescent ones will stay. And then the holographic part of it that is the cat eye is gonna be your rainbows. I don't think that it is showing just how holographic on camera. So let's see. I'll get another like blob out here on the brush. There we go. There's our little holographic. That is so pretty. This looks like a little bit more dense than the other. Like it's, the color is going to get covered up a bit more with the glitter if you go over it, if it is meant to be a top coat. But that is super pretty. Again, you would want to like flash cure each nail, at least flash cure it. I always do with my clients. Anytime I'm doing a cat eye, I will do one nail, I'll do my magnet, and then pop them in the lamp, and then I go to the other hand, do that nail, pop it in, and so on and so forth. So, alrighty, with that being said, get my magnets out of the way. The Chemi polishes, like I said, I already swatched these on their swatch card. So it comes with the swatch card, and then on the back here is where I put the swatches. So here are the swatches for that, and let me again grab my flashlight so you guys can kind of see. I did take some pictures of this yesterday when the sun was coming in my window. I guess you can kind of see, like, that it is kind of see-through, you know. But I did take some like daylight pictures of these when the sun was coming in, and there was like rainbows all over this desk, and I just propped that up with the bottles, and I took some really pretty pictures and I posted it on my TikTok. Some of you guys already saw that on my TikTok. I think I posted it on YouTube and also on Instagram. So if you're not following me on TikTok and Instagram, it is at linnails_81, both places. You can find me there just like you found me here, and go check those out. Show them some love. But that is the winter latte collection for Kemi, and I'm definitely a Korean gel polish novice when it comes to what's good, what's not, what's it supposed to be like, how's it supposed to perform, what do I think. And I was honestly, when I was swatching these, when I did the first coat, I was kind of like, I don't know about these. But after doing the second coat on the swatches, they are really beautiful. The color payoff is there. It does build up in 2 coats. So I was pleasantly surprised with the syrup gels. And so then the cat eyes. I am a lover of all things cat eye. So we are going to take a look at these, and I'll probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. I'll probably just go ahead and like speed this portion of the video up so you guys don't have to watch me swatch 10 polishes in real time. But I'm going to do I want to do that? Can I break those off of there? I don't know. We'll see. I might do, because the only little swatch beads I have are these little oblong ones, because I don't do the swatches on these little cards. So I might just, I don't know. I might just stick those on there. If not, I'll stick the little beads on there as well. But I'm going to swatch them on my swatch sticks. So, yeah, sit tight. Enjoy. I'll probably just go ahead and speed through this. Okay, so here they all are swatched, and you can see there are some similarities, but I'm going to get them top coated, and then we'll take a look a little bit closer, kind of side by side. But here, it's probably going to wash it out too much, but you can see the like purpley undertone on that one, the blue. This one's more of a red, orange. So it looks like we kind of have like a red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And then this one actually looks a little purpley too. Then we have our neutral and another brown. So they've got, the browns all have different undertones. I don't know if that, I'll, like I said, I'll get them top coated, and we'll kind of go over them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got them all top coated now, and I just did the one coat and I magnetized it. As you saw kind of, I guess, briefly on each of them, I just kind of used the magnet to kind of bring the particles to the side to get kind of like a little side swoop kind of thing going on. And super gorgeous. I love these. It's definitely fall. Definitely fall. Now, there were a few that I wanted to compare. So I pulled the collection from Double Rhythm, their autumn collection, and I really thought the purple and the blue would be comparable. And I also thought this red one, we don't really have one like this, that doesn't really compare. The purples maybe be a little bit close, but so the blue, if we put the blue there, you can tell it's got kind of that same shift, but the color, the background color is a different blue, but they are similar. And then with the purple, I pulled the purple, and again, it kind of has a similar shift, but I would say different. Like the Baroque one is more of a like gold flash, so it has more of that gold cat eye, whereas this purple one has more of a almost a rose gold, so it's not quite as yellowy as this. And the purple is a different undertone as well. It kind of sort of, I mean, you know, if you kind of mix all these together, it'd be somewhere in the middle, but not necessarily like a dupe for it, which is good, because that's like what I didn't want, because I had just ordered, you know, these autumn sets, and I was like, that's the last thing I need is just a bunch of dupes. But again, with our red, it has a similar flash, not quite the same, and then the undertone there in that base color is similar but not the same. I would say, because I think this is one coat and then two coats, I think, on these swatches. That's how they come, so I don't know how they did it. It might be a little bit more similar with a second coat, because all I did was one coat. So I just did the one coat. But that is what those are looking like. And these swatch sticks are a little bit difficult to maneuver because they're bigger. But that is super pretty. I like the reactiveness of the cat eye. You do want to get it cured quickly. As you saw, I was flashing it and then I was putting it in the lamp so that I could keep that cat eye flash on most of them. Oh, there we go. I tried to do them all about the same so they kind of have that swoop, but I didn't want to do the traditional. You know, I was thinking outside the box with this one. But, so that is that, and so those are the two collections. Baroque Autumn, Golden Autumn, and then the Chemi Winter Latte. Both very beautiful. We'll definitely get use out of them. Now I want to, real quickly, because I don't want to keep you guys like super duper long, but I'm going to swatch these top coats real quick. Let me put my stuff back in here. I'm going to swatch these top coats real quick, and I'm just going to do it over black, and then I'll play around with the other colors at another time. But we'll do them in the order that I opened them up. So we'll do Nano first. Let me get my Flash Cure Light. And I'm just going to put a nice little healthy amount on. And we can just kind of light it up, and you can see what that looks like over black. We're going to get that nice glass bead effect. You guys can't really see, but I can see. Oh, there we go. See how it's moving? Look at that. That's friggin' crazy. Those particles are so reactive. And it looks like it has almost a gold and a silver undertone in there. I don't know if I can get it to do it. There we go. See, it kind of has that gold trailing the silver. And kind of like crisscross. I wish I could make a nail where you could play around with a magnet. Wouldn't that be like a fidget nail? Like just leave the cat eye polish in it, seal it up, and then you could just play with a magnet all day. Could be a little fidget. Right. Super pretty, super pretty. I'm gonna do the traditional, and then we'll flash it real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the lamp, and we'll give that a full cure. And we'll do the next one here is Flash. This would be a really super pretty, just glitter top coat. There's a lot of particles in there. That's like almost a full coverage glitter gel there. But let's take a look at the cat eye. Again, it is super reactive. Now this one, like I said, is going to be like, it's chunkier. You know, it's got the bigger particles in it. So it's not going to be like that glass bead glowy look, but you get that, like, it looks like it's lit up from inside. It's crazy when these cat eyes have, like, when they're all zhuzhed up like that, they look like they have their own light source. It's like you turn it and it's flash, and then you can turn it the opposite angle and it's gone. So super bright, gone. Super bright. And this is like legit what you guys are seeing right here, this flash. It is that bright in my eyes as well as it is on camera. It is super bright. So let's do our traditional flash it. Keep that from moving. And now we'll pop him in for a full cure. If I can hit the button. And then last but not least, let's do our hologram. And then I will let you guys go. I'll give you my final thoughts and I'll let you guys go. This one again would be a really pretty, just out of the bottle on a nail. This is really super pretty. Like over a black, or you could put it over a dark color. Look how pretty that is. It's got all those pretty sparklies going on. Okay, let's see if we can bring all of those rainbows to the top. And I know there's all kinds of different magnets out there to use and play around with, but I kind of stick with what I'm good at. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, that's definitely my favorite. That is so pretty. Like, it just, like, it has all the rainbow goodness, but it still has those sparkles underneath. That's so pretty. Okay, I would probably wear it like that, but for the sake of our swatches and demonstration purposes, I'm going to swatch it like that. Give him a little flash, and then we'll full cure that, and then I'll be right back to give you my final thoughts. Alright, so here are our 3 magnetic top. And oh, I've got them out of order. First we have the nano, we have the flash, and then we have the hologram. and they are non-wipe, so they are top coats. Yay. Let my, oops, I'm gonna make a bunch of noise first. Let me get my flashlight. We can take a look. I don't know that that's, oh, I guess that's kind of doing it some justice, but it's kind of blurry. There we go. That hologram one is gorgeous. I'm gonna have to wear that one. The flash is really awesome too. Nano is like your typical like glass bead cat eye, which is awesome. You know, everybody should have one at least, but it's that typical silver. And you can still see the black. So when you do the traditional cat eye, you can still see the black through there, so you can put it over different colors and stuff like that. So very versatile. You can put jellies over top of these to make them different color cat eyes. So very cool. Loving those, and was very surprised when I opened the box and saw those, because I knew that I was getting this one because she told me that they were going to include this in my package. I didn't know I was getting the autumn one, although I had seen some other videos, like Instagram reels and stuff of people doing unboxings, and it was for the golden autumn, so I kind of assumed that that's what they would be sending me, you know, as a gift or as a kind of like PR package type deal. So once again, I am very grateful and very thankful, and I feel very blessed to have been given this opportunity to share this with you. This was definitely way more than I expected. I didn't expect to get a full collection, let alone 2 full collections and a set of toppers. I just kind of thought I'd get 1 or 2 from a collection to kind of test out, because that's really, like, honestly, I just was like, hey, I've never really played with Korean gel polishes. I don't know what the hype is about. Do you know, have any samples that you could send out? Like, I just literally just wanted a sample to try a couple of things out. So this is way more than I could have ever have imagined or thought of. But yeah, so I guess I've been kind of keeping a secret. I haven't really told anybody, but I am an ambassador for the Saracen. They gave me a discount code to share with all of you. I will pop it up on the screen here. It is LindNails10. That's pretty much my discount code all over. So if you're ever browsing a website anywhere, try putting in that code. It might be mine. It might work. But yeah, they were so nice and so gracious to, you know, offer me this opportunity to share their website and share, you know, the products that they offer on their website to all of you. So if you have any questions about the Saracen, I will leave them linked in the description of this video. Please note that it is a Korean website. Everything is in Korean, so you will need to translate it, whether you have an automatic translator on your web browser or if you have to click to translate it page by page as you go. But once you kind of get on there and start looking, it's kind of easy. It's like shopping anywhere else. You just have to translate it so that you can read it. And then everything is listed in their denomination of money, which is the Korean won. So when you see a collection, it's going to say that it's like 9,000 won or, you know, whatever. You just convert that to US dollars or to British pounds or euros or whatever you use in your country that you're in. I do believe that they ship worldwide. Like I said, my package arrived to me in about 3 or 4 days, and I live in Ohio. So, and I don't really live in a big city. So I believe I think it went to Columbus because that's kind of the biggest city that is nearest to me. So I think it did come into whatever hub in Columbus, and then it came to me. It might have went to Columbus and then to Cleveland and then to me, because I know most of my mail comes out of Akron, so it's weird. It bounces around. I've had mail that has bounced past me from Canada to Tennessee to Illinois to Pennsylvania and then back to me. So I mean, it's crazy. The post office and or other shipping companies, they all have their problems. But it was shipped DHL, and I've only ever had a handful of packages delivered by DHL, but it was pretty seamless, pretty uneventful. They sent me a text message and said that it was on its way. And then they also sent me a text message to let me know that the import fees and taxes that were due, which I knew going into it, she was upfront with that and said that I would be responsible for the shipping costs. And so I was like, oh, absolutely, not a problem. I'm willing to take a chance to test out some products. This is well above and beyond what I had to pay for the import fees and taxes, so not a big deal. I feel like it was well worth it, especially having the 2 full sets that I can use. Like, I mean, obviously these are going to last me a good long time, and I have them to use on my clients, so I'm, literally going to make my money back in like half a nail appointment. So yeah, it was well worth it for me. Now, I don't know, I have not placed an order as of yet, as the day that I'm filming this, because like I said, I just recently received these and I haven't really had a chance to go back on and look, because like I said, I don't know what's good. I don't know what's worth getting. I don't know what I need, because like with this, like I said, I wanted to compare it to the ones that I had and see if anything was similar or too similar that I wouldn't need it. And that's kind of the conundrum that I fall under when I'm looking online. It's kind of hard to see because everything looks so pretty, everything looks so sparkly, everything looks, beautiful. But like then when you get it, like, is it much different than the stuff that you already have? That's, kind of where I'm at, because I do have a large collection of gel polishes, and I don't want to just run and jump on the bandwagon of buying Korean gel polish because it's Korean gel polish if I have, products that are similar, that work the same, that are, just as safe and effective, and, so on and so forth. But with that being said, I probably will be, I do have a few things in my cart that I've been looking at, and I probably will be placing an order, if not before Christmas, it'll be like after Christmas. We'll see kind of like what kind of Christmas money I get from the fam. And yeah, I might like get me another set of polishes, but I'm not sure. I've got a couple that I've got my eye on, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But like I said, the website is relatively easy to navigate. You just have to translate it. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Sara on the Saracen. I believe it's the Saracen official on Instagram. I will leave them linked. Well, I don't know if I can leave. Yeah, I can. I mean, I can leave the website linked. I don't know if I can leave the Instagram, but I will put the Instagram handle so you can type it in if it doesn't link it. I'm not sure how that works with Instagram, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go because I have been filming for over an hour now, and some of that's gonna be condensed because I'm gonna speed that up. But I have been rambling on for a while, so yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I absolutely enjoyed getting this collection or these collections to test out, and pleasantly surprised with the formula on the winter latte. Like, I'm very much intrigued. I haven't used any of these yet on my clients. Like I said, I just received these, so we'll see. But I do know that these two neutral ones, I know I'm going to use for clients because I've got a couple of clients who absolutely love that. I want to put the purple on my nails and or the green and or these 5 I think I want to put on my nails, maybe, or these 5. What do I want to do? I think I want to do those 5. I might do those 5 on my nails just to test them out, do like a little wear test and all that. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in the comments below, or you can reach out to me. My email is in the description of my channel, and or you can reach out to me on Instagram, TikTok, all the places, any of the places that you find me, you can reach out to me. And if you have any questions on how to go shopping on the Saracen, or if you want any other information, please let me know. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I hope that your holiday season is going well, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!